Hello and welcome to Patrick's Models and Transport. Anyway, here's an update on the work on the booking hall. I want to show you what I've been doing. So I finished applying white paint and the walls are all quite smooth now. So we've managed to obtain this nice, smooth, rich lime render effect, which will fit the Scottish setting quite well, because generally we don't, as I told in the previous videos, bare brick buildings in Scotland and Northern Ireland, or Ulster as it's also known, are not very common. And you can see that here, vaguely on the left, the window, you can see the bricks, but really very, very vaguely. Here you can hardly see them. I'm not adding any more paint because we've sort of saturated it's okay. And even through lime render you might see the bricks shining through in time, but it's okay. It's really a very good. So the windows will be painted red, the windows and the doors. I'm going to red, maybe with a spot of black to tone it down. Gutters red, doors red. You can see that I've also picked out the inside of the window panes in white, and inside I have already painted the walls in this sort of bone white. So this will reflect the light, inside light, and if we look through the windows it will look sort of realistic. I will also I've painted the window frames white internally, which is typical. If a window, very often British sash windows, the exterior is painted a dark colour. It might even be just painted white. Very often are just painted white, but often the interior is painted white and the exterior is painted, could be a green, it could be a black, could be a dark colour, and well, the inside is white, and so that makes it look more realistic from inside. Of course, I'll paint the doors directly red, even inside and outside. I've decided to simplify my life. Then you'll see that there's a gabled roof. I've cut a piece of card which I'm going to glue in here, like so, to cover the gabled roof, because we don't need to have the gabled roof visible, and this will also reflect the light and it will save painting, so that's good. Anyway, the lights come up through the bottom of the board, so that's us. What else can I tell you now? Now, what I want to do, that card will fall out, I'm going to begin giving a coat of grey, normal grey. I'm going to use this grey here, sky grey, gris cielo in Spanish, to the top of the canopy roof, which is in sheet metal. I've been looking at photographs of Aviemore railway station. Then the roof will actually be painted in a slate grey. I'll have to mix some grey and some black and maybe a spot of blue to get that kind of slate grey colour for the roof. Then we'll have the chimneys will be in brick colour, and this bottom part of the wall here will also be brick. I'm also going to do another thing. This is an update video. These chimney pots are actually quite short. They're very, very short, these chimney pots. They're not very tall. They're not tall enough. So they're very stubby. And so I looked through my heat shrink tube box of all different heat shrink tubes, and I found one with the exact diameter of the chimneys. So I'll actually cut that a bit longer. Say more or less like that, like a sort of half a centimetre length, to make a taller chimney pot more realistic. Of course it won't be green, so just you imagine that it's cut off like that. that'll be much more realistic. Okay, so that's the update. I think the next video will be dedicated to painting the roof, to painting other things, and so I think I'm going to, these are going to be relatively straightforward paint jobs, not like the walls that we had to really cover the brick effect. So this part here, the roof, I think I'll do it. I'll film it in I'll film it in an edited video, so that it's and we'll just show step by step. Otherwise, it might get a bit boring. Okay, I'm sorry it's taken such a long time, but I'm stuck with a very big translation job, and I've not got much time. Translation job, students, my work is getting in the way, just as well on one side, but it's getting really a bit too much in the way. Okay, cheerio, and see you next time. And if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and of course I like to read your comments. Cheerio, see you next time.